Oh boy. Do that. Blah blah. Hi, this is Malak, and welcome to the 31st RimWorldy thing. So obviously we've had an update of RimWorld, and I've got Odyssey. I'm going to leave the game paused for a bit. I've got Odyssey, but I haven't actually enabled it on the save because it breaks things. But there is like one main thing that has broken on this, because there's some mods that just aren't quite right. Now, I'm going to give people a moment to see if they can spot what is wrong with this picture. I'm not going to wait too long before I point out what's wrong with this picture. I'm curious. Bear in mind that I only just spotted that this was an issue. Like, because I checked the save and it seemed to load fine and it was blah blah blah. And I had to pull out a couple of other mods, which is not a big thing, but it is what it is. But basically, to reveal what there is issues, can you see any coolers or vents? I can't. So it looks like we don't have any coolers or vents, because that was a special mod. But I think since then, it's just one of those things. So I'm just gonna have to put a few coolers back in, which is funny, I suppose. I suppose it's funny, I guess. The most important thing to get the coolers in is there, though, because at the moment the outdoor temperature is 28. Most of these rooms are still 21 or so, because that's what they were before. And I'm just gonna very quickly get the cooling vents done there. Oh my god, it's just one of those things. But yes, I could go into the settings on RimWorld and force it to go back to 1.5 point whatever it is. But ultimately, I don't want to be faffing around with that. I really don't want to be faffing about with that. I want to be on the latest version. I don't want to have to be juggling things around if I want to play the Odyssey thing on another save or something. So hopefully nothing else is completely broken, because that would be unfortunate. I can't see anything obviously broken. It unpauses, and then I randomly get an Arcanexus. Oh, it's a weird one. It is a weird one. Although we may have quests broken. We may have broken quests. You see, I didn't want to... Because the thing is, because it's in honor mode, I can't just load it up, see if it works, and then I have to bounce the save back again, and I didn't want to advance it too far. I am unsure what is going on. Let me get these coolers done first. Chosen, please prioritize the work on that cooler. Gillen, please prioritize the work on that cooler. Yes, that's a little odd, to say the least. Yeah, I did like the overwall vents and coolers, but unfortunately we're going to have to just make do without that for now. $29 days. 1.9 days. We're fine, we're fine. Nothing's going to explode anytime soon. Indoor temperatures are going to start rising to slightly uncomfortable levels, but we can figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hey, Chosen. It's 3 components per cooler as well. It broke my coolers and vents. I think that's about the only major issue with the new release. And as I was saying before to everyone else, I could have it roll back to 1.5 and I could play on 1.5 for a bit. But it's only the coolers and vents. So I'm not that bothered. Like, of all the things that could break, the cools and the vents breaking is the least of my worries. Oh, Chosen, you've gone to sleep when I told you to build a cooler. Fine, Gillen, you could finish off the cooler that was supposed to be done by Chosen. Honestly, some people, huh? So yeah, there's going to be some uncomfortable, sticky people for a while. While rooms end up getting ventilated. And then the fridge, the walk-in fridge, is slowly getting cooler as well now. I think I wanted it to be minus 20 actually, didn't I? Just for the extra. I don't know. Yes, you can. What do you want to name your lifter? Elevator. Sure. Little elevator. More harbinger trees are sprouting. Roofing is happening. Yeah, I think that's the joke. Lifts her tail. No, they're yours, Chosen. They're your little robo buddies. I'm gonna give you exclusive right to name them, unless you happen to not be here and one isn't already named. But I suspect, you know. So you best always be here, otherwise problems might happen. So what do you want to name? Go on. Wall C1. Okay. Wall C1. But yes. I thought that was funny. Is it kind of like a play on Wall-E? Minor break risks. Oh, yeah. Ravenously hungry, too. Go eat, then! We've got tattered apparel as well. Oh, that recon helmet. That's the problem with wearing armor as part of the default clothes, but you kind of have to in a way. Did the elephant just eat some clothing? What the fuck did it just do? Did it... It's wearing a scarf. Why is the elephant wearing a scarf? Why is the elephant wearing a duster? How... I am so confused. How the... I think this might be that mod is allowing... I mean... I think that maybe the manage... What's the... Yeah, let's put... Yeah, there we go. The fuck? I'm like, what's the elephant doing? Most of them have gone and grabbed clothing. Now Squee 2 is... What is going on? I think they made boom rats trainable. No, they didn't. Oh, I'm so confused. I mean... I'm just... We're gonna get some weird things. Oh, we're having drop pods directly in the research thing. So, okay, Chosen, get out. Fucking hell. Okay, everybody, we are never, ever gonna get to use this, this kill box, are we? I mean, it's a secure room. I don't know how that actually affects, anything. Oh god, they are. They're gonna release the fucking... Oh, the fucking... Why would they do... Why have they brought boars with them? Why? Why are they doing this? What? Are these like activists? It's like, no, you're keeping these poor innocent creatures captive and you're doing tests and experiments on them. We'll release them into the wild, and then they get mauled. The fuck is going on? Right. I'm gonna have to open the door because, for fuck's sake. I don't even. Alright, T-Rex, move back. Delta, you take that position. You move forward. Who else have we got that's around? I don't even know. We've hardly got anybody. Fuck's sake. Wouter's out at the moment. Gillen's there. I don't think the Molotovs are going to be useful, Paige. But you're really useless at everything else. Well, I assume that they're using someone else's drop pod tech. They've like found it, or maybe they're like mercenaries that someone else hired. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe they're being paid to attack. And that other, you know. I am so confused right now. But yeah, we've got a lot of people that would we don't have one of our main gun people. We've got a lot of melee people. Okay. So, okay. And then Oh god. Why H Junior, you throw a... Oh god. I should have thingied you, and now, because now you set Necromancer on fire. Which is not ideal in the grand scheme of things. Activate the suppression foam. Sorry, Necro. Oh my god. Oh god. At least the foam's preventing... Okay, we're just gonna charge in there now. And then we're gonna move people up. You guys, pew that guy. Okay, so, evil creature down. Necromancer, how are you doing? Yes, door open, containment strength. Hopefully we can, No, because Jackson's now in there. Delta, get in there. Hang on. This is a shit show. An absolute fucking shit show. Prioritize hauling wild boar. So I'm just trying to get the door closed now. Sam? There's by Little Horn hospital bed. Oh, hang on. Oh, I see. So yeah. So I can just capture him. Okay, just. It's because we don't have any more. Sorry, my brain was like, what is going on? Why can't I do anything? And the reason why I can't do anything is because we don't have enough spots. Here we go. Capture Sam. Delta. Help put out these fires. Page tries to compute off by one's ideology. No. I believe they smashed so many fucking things. Little shits. Oh my god. Okay. So an amount of things happened. Looks like the containment is secure. However, they've smashed a lot of the things, which is really frustrating because, you know, I liked those things. So what I'm going to have to do is have a little, because the actual shard inhibitor is still running, but those laser beamy things, the electric inhibitors, I need to at the very least have one pointing at the Revenant. It's 2 components and some steel. It's not a major issue. This thing is, I mean, this thing also really does need the inhibitor as well, so we'll put inhibitors on both, I suppose. Yeah, we can put the new beds there, but to be honest, where they are is fine. So we have dead. They're all dead. Good. Okay. Fuckers. Okay, now let's have a little look at health. Chosen, you are in no immediate danger. Why you're reloading your disruptor flare pack, I'm not sure. You should really just go and rest until healed, please. Little Horn, your right leg has been destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. All they did is slam you in the leg and it got destroyed. Yeah, Chosen, to be fair, yeah, absolutely. What is going on? I think it's broken. I think the game is more broken. Wild magic has ceased to exist. What a bizarre way of... I do have a backup of the save. I think I need to look into this a little bit more. Because that's... Yeah, obviously we can't just have wild magic evaporate into thin air. I'm gonna have to have a look at... Okay. Well, I think we're going to have a brief intermission. Delta. That's actually quite clever. Yes, I mean, I suppose it kind of does look that way, doesn't it? What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll have a little look and see if I can fix it quickly. Obviously, if I can't fix it quickly and get it up and running as it should, then we may have to postpone until next Sunday. I don't want to be sat here for half an hour faffing around if that's how long it takes. It shouldn't take me that long. It really, really shouldn't take me that long. But we'll see, I guess. While you're thinking about that, I want to put some music on as well. We might as well put some music. We didn't get any music to begin with because I was faffing around fixing the last thing that kind of broke. Oof, bloody hell, for me, that's quite loud. Okay. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. Cheesecake. You didn't share any with me. That was the problem. If you'd have shared the cheesecake with me, it would have been alright. But something that you can have a little look at. That is what my desk currently looks like. Well, just before the stream, and still looks that way now. She just parked herself there because she can. She is. Are you calling my cat a strange-looking log? How dare. But anyway. So, let's see if I copy that. I don't think I have any strange sticks. Probably not. I think I'm Minecraft out at the moment. And any sort of vague Minecraftiness that I might feel probably is done because of a drooling now. Although that is going to be done today. I think today, or is it early? No, I think it's the early hours of the morning that test for a drooling online adventures ends. Okay, if I load that. Like that. The latest version of RimWorld incredibly subtly messing with my save file. That's what we missed. That's what you missed. I think actually I don't think you missed that necessarily. I think you saw just the end of that, to be fair. Now, if I can get things to work with the latest version with Odyssey, then that would be my ideal situation. That's fair enough, Paigey. Sleep is important. Let's see what this one actually is that's playing music-wise. It's called Club Step by Topher Moore and Alex something or other. Let me scroll. Alex Elena. Club Step. It's one of the YouTube audio library things. Exactly, Gillen. They're royalty-free, they're attribution-free as well. I don't actually have to say. I always download the ones that are royalty-free and attribution-free as well. Just because, you know. Then I don't have to worry about anything. I can just play them and not care. Okay, at a glance, I think I've got it up and running. That did not take anywhere near as long as I feared it might. I'm just gonna let it run a little bit and see if I can spot any issues. I think... Oh, hang on, there's a... What is that? It's looking good so far. Yeah, I think it is. I think I've got it. Well, the DLC I didn't even have enabled. Let me get it. It's certainly looking okay. Yeah, I'll wait for this music to end, and then we'll if I can't find any issues, then we'll call it good. We'll call it done and... Okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's working. Well, Wild Magic's here, the coolers are working, the vents are here. Animals aren't picking up clothes. I also added some prison slots there. We just need to rename the little Robbit again. Which was Wall C1 or something like that, wasn't it? And I think that's that. Yeah. Wild Magic now exists again. But yeah, we're going to have to start figuring out what to do with Paige, because Paige, their ideology is just whack. But there's only so much we can do. We can't really... It's not easy to convert them. Yeah. We will try our best to convert, but we just really need to get a good roll with it. But anyway, yeah. So that was that. I wonder if we're going to get drop pods through the roof of the containment chamber again. Sigma, yeah. Sigma, I mean, yes, gun is as good as it's going to get. Go on, equip the, not so good. The lower percentage rifle when you, actually, then again, just do it now. Okay. Should we give a 3-year-old an assault rifle? I think when Strudel gets up, I think they should get an assault rifle. No, they're not. I didn't even give them the chance. I went through and changed it all to animal armor. I suspect it is because of the patch that that happened. It was funny though, wasn't it? Delta is just abandoning their duty of plant-related things. I think I may have to just put their priority for plant cutting so that they actually go and do plant cutting. Also, Delta, you're not exactly the best at dark studying, but you're not too bad, to be fair. 13 skill isn't too bad. Oh, Jackson has become more arty, making a big statue. Delta's gone up to 14 intellectual. We got some smart cookies. We got some smart cookies. The Harbinger Tree Spout happened again. Slightly different location as before, but obviously it's a timed event that seems to be timed correctly, as it were. The elephants wearing scarves was wild. And then the little boom rats also is like, alright, I'll put the scarf back then. And he's just kind of like, I wanted to wear the scarf. Well, that's true. Except Fecophiliacs. Fecophiliacs probably would win if it was more farty. pump that down to -20. Paige is having a tantrum. Really? You're gonna go in and smash the advanced geothermal generator? Seriously? Of all of the things to give a good kick to, that's what you decide. Sorry, Chosen. I need you to just keep repairing this. I want Paige to get the catharsis, otherwise they're going to constantly keep snapping. So, repairing the geothermal faster than they can damage it is the better choice. Though it isn't faster than they're damaging it. And if it gets to the point where it's gonna get damaged too much, then I will obviously knock them out. But I want them to get the catharsis. Get it worked out their system, you know? Shame we can't direct their... Like, can't they go to the punch bag? Just go beat up the punch bag. Exactly. I mean, this thing's made of... I don't even know what it's made of. It's made of steel. It's... So, yeah, I mean, it's not plasteel, but it's pretty tough. With any luck, it won't last too long, this tantrum, but you know how it goes. It might. Someone's pew-pew-pewing. Oh, Wild Magic is pew-pew-pewing. And has annihilated an alpaca. Good. Good! See, we might just have to arrest him. I'm not letting him destroy this. Oh my god, and it's actually really fucking hot in there as well. Which is fair enough, it's a geothermal generator. Apparently not chosen. Or it's just delayed. Bear in mind, it's always kind of a bit of a roll of the dice, probabilities, so I guess we're just getting a different random seed. But if I remove it, I have to deconstruct it. I can't uninstall this. It's going to get either destroyed or deconstructed, and we're going to waste materials. So I'd rather just arrest Paige. In fact... Wild Magic. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I guess. Yeah, you're just constantly doing construction. That's it, Paige. Into jail you go. Convert. No, this is what you wanted, Paige. Oof, God, the speed of the repair is just so slow at the moment. You've got initial levels of heat stroke, though, Chosen, so I'm going to clear your prioritized work and let someone else continue that particular job. Because it's the geothermal's fine, it's doing its thing, it's not going to break anytime soon. We're not going to drain Paige's blood, but we are going to try and convert them to our ideology now, while they're in prison. Yeah, Chosen is early stages of heat stroke, but that'll disappear now that they're in a cool environment and can do their research. They're obsessive. They're their preferred thing. Well, Paige, you're probably going to have another tantrum at some point because you didn't get it out your system before. But we are going to fucking convert you before we let you out. I didn't want to do it this way. I kind of don't like doing it this way, but at least we've now got a, oh, Strudel's great-grandfather's visiting, along with some others. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at them go. They're going here for some reason, and then they'll probably change their mind and go to the hotel. I could extend the hotel a little bit more, actually. Don't know what else I would do. More rooms? And more of a luxurious rooms? I don't know. I know, Delta. I've given you priority to trim your bush. Because you need to get the maintenance of it higher so that the little dryad cocoons can kick up. Because that you'd let it dwindle. What's Potbelly? Were we going to actually bring them into the fold? Because we've got them on convert mode. I have no idea. Well, we've got them on convert mode. So maybe we were going to convert them. Potbelly. I have no idea. Maybe. Well, things are happening again. Oh, you know what? This was why Wild Magic got deleted, I bet. It's because I've got this side casting mod thing. Also, another point to spend if Wild Magic is around. I'm not sure whether they are or not. Invisibility. Yeah, invisibility sounds fun. Word of healing sounds good as well. Because we've got word of trust. Drain Psi. That one. You want to go mind break, then is the next one, I'm guessing. Okay. Well, we'll go mind break, and then next time we can then unlock Psi Drain. We could always try and mind break one of these. See what happens if we mind break Potbelly. I kind of feel like that would be fun. I mean, what are prisoners for, other than to fuck with? And it'll upset his faction. His faction hates us anyway. So I would hardly say that it's going to be a big loss. Shall we do it? What do people think? I think it'd be I think it'd be funny. Let's see what people think about that. Considered a hostile action, and duration is affected by the target's psychic sensitivity. How is it a hostile action? It's interesting wording, isn't it? Oh, I want to mind break Potbelly to just want to try out this psycasting thing. So basically, using concentrated harmonic psychic noise lobotomizes the target and turns them into a serving, restless thrall, which is basically like a slave. Very much unappreciated by their former factions. So yes, it will upset the already hates us faction. I just want to test it out and see what happens. And it gives wild magic a bit something to do, you know, something fun to do. And they're prisoners. They don't get rights. They attack us. They don't get rights. They can go fuck themselves. I'm actually gonna put, first things first, I'm actually gonna move. Do we have a spare bed? Let's get Paige a bed. Here we go, wooden bed. Let's get rid of those. It's gonna be a communal bed, but at least it's a bed, you know. It's a good bed as well. Let's put them in the back room here. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking, Chosen. And nobody else seems to have much of an opinion, so I feel like that should be done. Beer's doing useful things and moving bananas around. Why are bananas there and not here? I feel like we should have bananas in here somewhere, you know? Banana. Banana. Yeah, it's important. Bananas are important over there. Oh, now they're gone. The bananas being carried somewhere else now again? What is going on? Where are the bananas? The bananas were here. They vanished. Oh, there they are. I didn't even see who did that. Lol. So we're gonna then add this to page. We're gonna undo that. Do we have any chairs and tables? Because we might as well reuse them if we've got them. A small bookcase, an end table. You know, we could give the prisoners some books. I mean, we could actually make it ever so slightly not terrible in here. I'm gonna make a steel table. A 1x2 table would be fine, I feel. And I'm gonna put it sideways and put chairs at either end. Steel bench. Because that actually looks more like a prison type thing, doesn't it, you know? Since we're now moving a little bit more into looking after our prisoners. Slightly. I mean, whatever. And when I say look after the prisoners... Well, you're there, are you? Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, it doesn't look like I can queue that particular job. Well, I just wanted you to finish chopping the tree down. Once you finish chopping the tree down, we'll see what happens when you turn Potbelly into a mindless thrall. I'll be happy when this room is converted. Okay, wild magic. Let's use your evil psi abilities. Actually, no. After you go eat. You can't start psychically breaking people's minds on an empty stomach. What the fuck? What the fuck would I be thinking? What's with that? I have no idea what's going on. I think it's off. It's just off center, isn't it? Okay, so now you're going to rest. No, you're going to break the mind. Oh, you have to get in range before you can do it. I can't just select it as a thing. Okay. 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 So Potbelly is now one of us. Just now not a slave. Cool. Oh my god. That's a bit OP. But they are mindless. What the fuck? Okay. So what's the downside? Oh, I bet, yeah, Thrall, here we go. Oh, I bet being a thrall means that, yeah, a lot of these have just been... But then medical and intellectual are still there. How bizarre. I have no idea. A royal tribute collector. Sister of Sigma, aunt of Jackson, kin of Waff by One and Strudel. Oh yeah, this was the one that actually had the permanent injury. So actually, this guy was wrecked anyway. So his brain is now so fried. He had severe brain damage before. And now he's been turned into a mindless thrall. So... God, look at him waddle around. Without any understanding of what is going on around him. I think Potbelly is really just a walking gene bank at this point. Yeah. Yeah. Let's disable a few things. To make them an actual thrall, you know? How bizarre. I mean, it's a whole thing. They're so useless though, aren't they? I mean, it doesn't help that we took out one of their kidneys and one of their lungs. And they've lost an arm at some point. So they've got one arm, one kidney, one lung. Most of their brain is missing from a gunshot, an assault rifle injury. And literally over half their brain was damaged. They're just gonna wander around. Just... for fuck's sake. I wanted to, because I keep forgetting to have a little look. What the fuck? An elephant holder. What the hell's a holder? Oh, is it one of those things that's like, yeah, it is. It's like one of those war elephant things. Designed to carry people on the back of an elephant. Oh my god! And why does it require gold? It's because it's a luxury kind of thing, isn't it? It's got some minimal defensive capabilities, nothing much. Oh, we have to do that. Oh, we have to do that. 1 gold, 15 steel, some wooden cloth. Do we even have enough cloth, though? That's the question. Okay, we've just finished manufacturing, so we can now make these large versions of things. I don't know whether they're much good, these large versions of things. They might be faster, or they might be able to do bulk things, but we're definitely going to have a little look into there and see if they're any good. Significantly faster, apparently. Okay, okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm appreciating that. We will have a little look at that in a moment. So the next thing... Oh my god, it's so bloody warm. Mechanator thing. Yeah, I think we should, just as a rule, I think. But I think... Yeah, we can't research the next level of mech thing because we need a signal chip. And the signal chip is if we summon this, we then basically summon a very powerful mech. We have to then defeat it like a boss, like a mini boss. And then if we manage to kill it and, well, they take its stuff, we then can research the next level of mech tech. And the next level, let's have a little look what it gives us. Requires study of signal chip. Yeah. So we've got various signal boosting things, gestators for larger mechs, scythers, pikemen, scorchers, so more powerful mechs. Mech gestation processor. Various other things, basically. More powerful mechs and more mech assistant type stuff. Bear in mind, we've still not really looked at all of these things. I wanted to build a mech gestator, but I didn't think we had... No, it's Biotech. I didn't think that we had enough stuff to build it at that point. Like, there were other priorities. But I think now we should definitely make a mech gestator and put it there. Because I don't think we built one yet. Because I think more mechs always is going to be better than fewer mechs. Yeah? More mechs, better than fewer mechs. But yeah, but there's no research for mechs, unfortunately, that we can do. So the question is, we do need some options, guys. We need some options. What do we want to research next? It's been a while, hasn't it? So we could do more musical instrument stuff, the harpsichord. We could do drug-related things. Fire foam apparently is something we still haven't got, even though we've got stuff. It's a bit wild. What else do we have? We've got multi-barreled weapons. We've got moisture pump would potentially be useful for reclaiming a bit of land reclamation. We could start pushing toward the ship. I don't know what we're actually going to be doing as far as the actual Starflight stuff. I know that's nothing to do with Odyssey. That's a different thing. Odyssey is planetary, whereas that's interstellar. So it's a different thing. It's to do with the end game, effectively. A tox generator. Any particular reason why a tox generator sounds like a good idea? A toxifier generator. It generates electricity but spreads pollution. I mean, it's a generator. Gunlink is a head item that gives you better accuracy. So basically you have to wear that instead of a helmet. And it gives you +3 to shooting accuracy. So it's basically a fancy targeting computer that's in your helmet. But I thought that some of these gave bonuses as well, I thought. Marine armor. Marine armor. Marine helmet. I could have been wrong. Yeah, probably wrong. Can't see any obvious modifiers. We've got the full cooking thing. We've got all of the cooking stuff done. Outfits. There's a lot of outfits. There's like work attire, which could be fun. But again, it means not wearing the armor. Exactly, Chosen. That's why I'm thinking the gunlink's maybe not such a good idea. I'm going to start picking a few things. So what I'll do is, so votes. We want. I'm just going to say outfits. Outfits. I'll figure out what that is later on. Outfits is an option. Tox generator. Spacer furniture. What does spacer furniture actually give us? Advanced stuff, advanced beds and advanced chairs. Okay, that could actually be good, because I'm guessing that they are more comfortable and stuff. That would be cool. What else do we have? Military clothing, it's work attire. Medical stuff. Yeah, what medical stuff is there left to do? Fertility procedures. Various things to do with sterilizing or making people more fertile and stuff. Odd, but I guess you could want to do that, maybe? I don't know. I don't think there's a huge amount of medical stuff at this point. What's the glitter tech? Pharmaceuticals. I mean, that's medical. Let's put pharmaceuticals in there. Because I think we're all a little bit kind of like, so what is available again? There we go. And that will be the voting for that. I'm just going to have a little check about the anomaly research as well. So yeah, no basic stuff. So I think we need to just murder the... Because even when we get that, I kind of feel like we could easily get something. So this holding spot, I'm just going to get rid of, because this is just basic research. So I think we're going to murder the Gorehulk. Execute. But then again, we are actually extracting bioferrite from it, so I suppose we can just leave it. Oh, no, we're still voting. Oh my god. I tell you what, while you guys are voting, I'm going to go and get myself a drink, because it's bloody warm, and oh my god. It's not as warm as it was last time, but it's still... Yeah, it's still a whole thing, you know? So I'll be right back. You carry on voting and enjoy this paused game for a bit. Oh, we're getting packed again. Whoa, space furniture. Okay, space furniture it is. I like it. It would be vanilla expanded spacer furniture. Yeah, space furniture it is. Fantastic. Awesome. Are there any traders or tribute collectors? There was a tribute collector, yes. Like, this guy here is a tribute collector. Why, you thinking we should get rid of some of the gold? I feel like we need the gold for other things. Like elephant apparel things. Actually, speaking of elephant apparel things, animal armor. If we ever actually get that made. Yeah, you let your tree dwindle. So unfortunately, yeah, the best crafter is busy snipping their tree. Are they just going through? Are they? That's good of them. A lot of kidneys. I am not messing with these guys. Yeah, Grey Empire is not an enemy you want. Yeah, he's only a tribute collector. He's not like a trader. He will only accept gold for faction rating kind of thing, or whatever. Oh my god. I tell you now, it is warm. It is warm. Quests. Ooh. Page has gone catatonic. Well, how terrible. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, let's put Paige in bed. Sucks to be you. So yes, quests. Obviously we've got the Arca Nexus, Royal Ascent, nothing there. Active that's nearby. It's a crossbow from the looks of it. The machine artifact. But we need to keep an eye out for that. Work sites. Messages about collection worth that not far. Oh, the vanometric power cell. 4 mechanoids sleeping nearby and an unknown threat. We could easily just go and collect that. We've got someone who wants to be rescued. We could go and rescue them. 1 Orion Corps soldier, and it'll probably be something like a turret or something, the unknown threat. No guarantee, but yeah. Maybe an unknown threat. Gold mining. We would get 200 gold. Depends on how many of these people there are, I suppose. Ooh. Hang on, Furious Prisoners. Oh, yeah. I think, Yeah, they're the ones. That's the ones we've currently got. Those two. We could go for the Deathly Complex. It's not too far. You know, it's a journey, but like if we went there, it's 1.5 days. So you know, it'll be a few days to get there, but we could manage that for sure. I think we need to get our elephant stuff done though first, because then we could take the war elephants and ride in them or something. Oh my god. I really need to put a cat door in my bedroom door so the Frey can come and go, but I can have the door closed, and then but the aircon can then be on in this room, because I can't have the fan pointing anywhere really near me, otherwise you won't be able to hear me over the rush of air for the microphone. It's just a bit wham, just a bit sticky and wham at the moment. Ooh, oh, we were just talking about having to wait for things. So yeah, oh, I see. So you got to hack the terminals, blah 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 blah. If you want a free all-paid vacation, which of these places would you rather go? A. Tropical beach with perfect weather, water and weather. B. Mountain forest complete with mid-autumn morning chill. Or a guided safari, heart of Africa. Not the beach. I'm not really that bothered by beach holidays. Probably the safari. Like, it's going to be really, really hot, but you get to see cool animals. The mountain forest, complete with mid-autumn morning chill, is a very tempting one. I don't mind a nice relaxing holiday, but I do like to see cool things, like, and lots of animals. The safari that sounds good. So yeah, definitely C would be my first. Exactly, cheaters. So yeah, C would be my first choice. B would be a close second. A's right near the bottom. Yeah, because they're the only great cats that do meow, aren't they? Oh my goodness. So 5 colonists. Shall we do it? I think we should do it. We'll send 5 people. We'll go on this little adventure. And then we'll come back with some information on the next of the relics that we possess. Huzzah! I'm just having a little look at why Little Horn is so happy. I mean, Little Horn's just fucking overjoyed. Chosen Psychite withdrawal, but you're not about to break. Passion for your work is keeping you going. Wild Magic, you're pretty fucking happy. Oh, the percentage. Good question. Good question. 69. Nice. Jackson, neural superchargers seem to be... we need more bedrooms. We definitely need more bedrooms. People really, really like the main room. Extremely impressive throne room. Yeah, people like it. Gillen, you're horrifically aging, but you did get married to Wouter, so you're kind of happy with that. Off by 1 is just generally also happy because of impressive rec rooms, dining rooms, comfort, gorgeous environment. No artificial enhancement, you want that. No, Little Horn, nothing major. T-Rex, well, we need to convert you, and Sigma, we need to convert both of these fuckers. Paige needs feeding. Who is going to be feeding Paige? Who's a warden? Chosen and Sigma. I would say warden duties take priority over a lot of things. So I'm going to Sigma's cleaning animal filth. How about you prioritize feeding Paige before they starve to death or something? Why would you go to there to feed them? That's wild. How old are you, Gillen? 35. Which is a bit insulting, because I'm over 10 years older than that in real life, and that's horrific. It's because of our ideology. We're really, like, we should have the technology to be able to, de-age, and we do. It's just getting it in place. And I know! Well, it's not me that's making it sound like it, it's just like, you know, is what it is. I kind of want Sigma and T-Rex just to get imprisoned, and so that we can just convert them. Like, seriously, I'm getting to that point now. If they snap and we have to arrest them, then they are just going to stay a prisoner until converted. What's Necromancer? What's up with you? What's up with you? Elite expectations. Yeah, well, you are fancy pants now, aren't you? Failed to convert. Extremely impressive. Dining room. Horrific aging again. You're 45. Oh, off by one became more crafty because of reading a book. Cooking meals. Delicious. Okay. I'm assuming they're different. Eh. I mean, it would be nice to have some of their things. Oh, a charge rifle Little Horn was making. Oh, you're teaching Strudel how to shoot people. Probably a good idea because, you know, Strudel being, you know, a 3-year-old with a gun. And look, they're actually most of the way to level 2 shooting. It's kind of cool. Like, the learning is so high. It's like the satisfaction for learning. We look after our kids in this colony. We don't at all give them deadly weapons at the age of 3 and hope they don't, you know, kill each other or whatever. It'd be very useful if these things got built soon. Yeah, there's not much we can do about these fuckers who aren't our ideology. We might just have to... The moment we've got Paige converted, I think we're just going to have to chain, imprison, and convert them. Strudel got to level 2 in shooting. Huzzah! Yeah. They're just gonna snap because their ideology is completely opposite to ours. You are gonna go to rest, but I want you to fabricate things. A sad wonder. Yeah, because Sigma, the final straw was because we have automated defenses. Now, I'm not even sure where the automated defenses are these days. Like, I don't think there are any anymore. Oh, automated... maybe automatic. Autonomous weapons. Apparently we're supposed to have a turret somewhere then. But I don't think we do. I think that they're just stupid. Yeah, it's really ugly to give life and death decision to a machine. So it's suggesting that there's some kind of automatic weapon somewhere that's automated. Well, Wall C1 is not a weapon. So, I fail to see how that would count. After all, it's just a lifter, not anything. Maybe you could do with some things being constructed. Wild magic. Dude. I need you to just build things. But yeah, Sigma's having a mad wander. We might just arrest them and chuck them in the prison. Wouter whispered a story about making power armor suits to beer. It's an odd, situation. I think they're still... well, they're sleeping, so we can't, apparently... It'll happen. Yeah, let's see if the... because I checked earlier and there wasn't anybody. Yeah, we've still got a few days. So Delta will be the next one, 3 days. But I might not bother. Because we kind of need Delta to be doing other things. Like, you know, making charge rifles. Upgrading our firepower. Yeah, that's a little bit more progress on the charge rifle. Well, if you want to do some of the flooring, go for it, dude. Let's go wild and get this done. God damn it. A double botch. Okay. So, mech gestator. Because, Chosen, you can have quite a few mechs. You can have 6 mechs. So, the way I see it is making mechs is a good idea. We can make a Militor. So we could make... Oh, we need basic subcores. Okay, we need to have a little look into that. Lifters. So it's just steel and a subcore, constructoid, an agrihand, and a clean sweeper. So basically, that's quite a few little things. So cleaner, farmer, constructor, hauler, little gun dude. So basic subcores. I'm going to assume that it'll be in here somewhere. Subcore encoder. That sounds suspicious. A workstation where a mechanator can provide basic tier subcores, brains, blah blah blah. High tier subcores can be created by building a subcore soft scanner or a subcore rip scanner. Okay, well we're not at there yet. I have no idea, Chosen. That would actually be a very good question, because if they had like skill 1 and it could never increase, they'd be fairly useless. So if they can do all of them just really slowly, that would be kind of cool. Oh my god, so the subcores... I'm going to need a bigger room for your mech things. Well, my idea actually was to move all the biosculptor pods into here. Because I could fit a lot of biosculptor pods in here, and that would then free up some space in here. And then we can do the superchargers somewhere. And then maybe that could be the mech room or something. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. I still want all of these bloody things built. But at the moment, you know, it's wild that it's not being done. It's not being done. Inside. Inside heat stroke. Blah blah. Animals, remove. Yeah, we don't. Well, I don't care if the animals go there. To be fair. Unrestricted guests, shopping, animals inside. Animals inside. Okay. Yeah. I'll let the animals wander around in there. It gives them some extra places to wander. I'm not particularly fussed. They can look at us while we gestate. Yeah, we don't need animals to go there. Okay. See, everyone was unrestricted, so it's not like this building is a problem. Yeah, farmer one would be good, but we need to rearrange some things a little bit, I think. You're studying a Gore Hulk. I don't think you're gaining anything from studying the Gore Hulk. That's the problem. Like, you're getting basic stuff, but we don't have basic projects. So, yeah. Let's maintain it. We don't need that. You're gonna go and eat. Okay, you go eat, and then construct. Researching. I really, really need you to build, please. Yeah, you're just not wanting to build. I thought building was fairly, yeah, constructing is fairly high priority for you, but you just don't want to do it. I think I might actually have to just manually tell you to do it. There you go. I'm gonna lock you in there. It's a bit rude, I'll admit that, but you're just not doing it. And you've got good construction skills. Maybe I should get both of our main constructy people. Wild Magic, what are you doing? What are you... You're asleep. You don't need to be asleep. Come on, let's go. And then I'm just going to get these two to fucking blitz the this room. There we go. Come on, guys. Let's get this done. We're gonna build some lights. Doink, 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 doink. We got a gift of 2 units of alpha poly. It's so valuable, we just have it trickling in a little bit at a time. Wild Magic. Now. Oh god. Both of you. Neither of you need sleep. I swear to god, neither of you need fucking sleep. Ugh. But like, I know. Let's just go to sleep in this room, on the ground, in the dark. This is painful. Ugh, fine, I'll unlock the door and let you... You got half the bloody room done. Fuck's sake. Tell you what, though. What I am actually going to do is get you to, work on this lamp. We don't have much, steel left. See, these guys just don't need sleep. But it's this time of day. Yeah, let's harvest that. We don't need another one of those trees, but they're valuable, so we might as well sell it or something. I don't know. Oh, damn it, Chosen. Like, I get your addiction, 71% is knocking you out a little bit. Let's speed things up a little bit. And there's... You can hold more steel. Oh, the elephants like the room. Insane rambling, Sigma. I mean, sure. Sigma is just not a generally very happy person. What can I say? Supercharge you. Yeah, that's actually a fair shout. It'll cheer you up, and it'll make you a bit more effective. Oh, I should probably just let you do what you like doing. Because of your mood is not ideal, is it? Yeah, passion for your work. At least it'll pull your mood up a little bit. I mean, yeah, I suppose these things also do need building. This is correct. And there we go. We have our prison eating area. Oh, Little Horn is cooking something. Meals. Simple meals out of peppers. Oh god, I don't particularly want simple meals out of things like peppers is a good idea. Okay, you're still gonna do it. Meals. Oh, I deleted the wrong fucking one, didn't I? Yeah, because I don't want things like peppers, because that's something we can use for condiments, isn't it? Hot sauce made from peppers. Salt chunks, yeah. Chocolate, we know that. Smoked leaf butter, I mean, sure. Insect jelly preserves, ketchup, yeah, okay. So, no peppers. I will allow all of the other things. Not tox potatoes, not tomatoes because of ketchup. Maybe just corn. Do you know what I mean? Just make out of other things. I mean, these are basic meals. These are simple meals. They don't have to be complicated. So I think I'm actually just going to clear all and put corn. Okay, this room is starting to get built now. Thanks, Wild Magic. Oh, I'd love them to make a nice chili. But these are simple meals, not chilies. In fact, there's a lot of extra things you can actually make. I would argue that if we had a carnivore lavish meal, and then the extra thing that was added to it was chilies, then sure. Because you got gourmet bakes, fine bakes, simple bakes, all kinds of wacky things, lavish meals, gourmet soup. That's what we do. We make gourmet soup, don't we? But I'm not so sure whether we can at the moment. I don't know. Oh, look at this. It's almost done. Huzzah! The room is done. Just need a few more power cables. Like, branching out there. That seems good to me. And people are sweeping up. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Wild Magic. Maybe... I have no idea then. Because it's kind of... I mean, I wouldn't expect this to be a full meal simulator, you know what I mean? It's not going to be 100% accurate to things like that. But still, yeah, that is a good point. Because the whole point of a carnivore meal is that if people don't like vegetables, they'll eat a carnivore meal and be fine, because it has no vegetables. But then it's like, well... how do you add spices and stuff? Because even meat eaters like a little bit of spice, surely. Oh my god. It's wham. It is wham. So, we are going to move all of the biosculptor pods into this room. I'm going to, before I actually move them, I'm going to have a little look at the, so if I make a biosculptor pod there, biosculptor pod, oh look at that, that's actually perfect. And then we can turn around and say, well, we put another 2 there. And then what we can do is put, hang on, that's not 2. That's 2. then we could put, like, superchargers in different places. Ooh, what if... I don't think it really matters too much. Put them sideways. No, I think you can. You can reinstall them. They just remember who they're assigned to. But you can move them. Yeah, we did move one before. I can't remember which one we moved, but we have moved one before. Because I think originally it got built up here like the first one did, and then we moved it down, and then we've added to it. There's definitely one of them who's been moved already. Oh my god. There's a little breeze. Oh. I don't know where that breeze came from. Oh, but it just kind of travelled along my back, and it was just so nice. And yes, I'm going to whinge about the heat so much. Hope you're ready. Brace yourself for the whinging. The whingening. Okay. So definitely I'm going to put... Although, the alternative... One second, let me... So the other side, I'm going to turn around and say, I could... So I could either... Because I can't have them facing each other very easily. Because of reasons. Oh, hang on a second. So if they're facing each other, but offset like that, it will be fine. Ah, fair enough. We want to start giving people their age-reversing treatments as well, to be fair. Oh, Wouter's back out of death rest, so we've got nobody down and out. Now is be the perfect opportunity to move something. Like, who's miserable? You see, you're still technically young. You're not bothered about your age, Wild, for some reason. Little Horn, you're ravenously hungry. You're eating, so you're okay. Jackson, you want a neural supercharge. Nelta, Wouter. Wouter, you just, like, Sigma's rambling got to you. It's fair. I think Necromancer needs to be de-aged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me carry on doing the plan. Because I'm just trying to find an efficient way of laying them out. They don't have to be efficient to get to, because they don't need to be used very often. But they need to be laid out so that they don't unnecessarily take up too much space. Now, the neural superchargers can kind of go there and there. I can put 2 neural superchargers there. See, I want to put a few neural superchargers around, and people can kind of just freely use them if I just have them around. So that would be a way of setting that up. I'm just thinking, is there a way, like, I'd have to do it that way. Oh no, if putting them sideways is not actually very good. So, let's reinstall one pod here. We're going to reinstall a pod here. We're going to reinstall a pod here. We're going to reinstall a pod here. And we're going to reinstall this random that's not assigned to anyone anymore, which, as you were saying there. Reinstall this neural supercharger there. And then build a copy. 4 components. How many? 51 components. 50. Yeah. There. That will be the beginnings. In everyone's rooms? But we're going to have sleep extenders and stuff like that in there as well, aren't we? Like, we need sleep accelerators. I don't know. I don't know about the neural superchargers being in people's rooms. That's just a lot of space used up. It's going to be awkward, I think. I think it's going to be awkward to put them in people's rooms. And this whole 5x5 grid that I've got would then break if I had to make them bigger. They'd fit. Don't get me wrong. They would fit. I suppose they would fit. They would fit. The only thing I'll notice is that people would then be using other people's... because there's no way of locking them from the looks of it. Not that that's a big deal, don't get me wrong, but it would be nice if people used their own supercharger. We can move them afterwards. So if I start running out of space in here for what I have the plan, then I'll consider that. For now, though... I'm going to leave it, I think. Because I don't think I'm going to have one for everyone. People are just going to kind of use them as and when. I don't know. I just saw an elephant coming out of the clothing room. Okay, no, it's fine. I'm keeping an eye on you, elephant. Oh, we nearly got another charge rifle. Auto use with desire. There we go. So I'm going to have that auto use now. Okay, so this one doesn't actually have anyone assigned to it, so it can be given to somebody else. How Wild Magic's decided to go outside to build the conduit, and then go and rest. Wild. Yeah, let's get a third person and get their stuff trained up. Don't get me wrong, they're not going to be great at constructing. Because of the trotters, but... we can do that, I just want to get it done first. And then, how does the steel go outside through the wall? That's wild. Okay, yeah, load up the biosculptor pods with corn. Oh my god, the constructions are just constantly being botched, and then they go outside to do it. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to do anti-aging on... oh, no. First things first, Necromancer is going to try and do a convert on someone. There we go. And it'll be Sigma. Can't do it on Sigma, can't do it on Paid. God damn it, we'll do it on T-Rex then. See, what is T-Rex's current thing? Very certain. Shall we just do a conversion ceremony and just hope that... Oh, hang on. I think I may have accidentally... There we go. Begin conversion. The converter is T-Rex. Let's just roll the dice. We're going to roll the dice. and just see what happens. And then Necromancer's going to go in the pod and de-age. Come on, T-Rex. Don't be stubborn. Look how Strudel and Potbelly are sitting at the back on the... I think Strudel's probably... You know, like kids like dumb people. I know that sounds a bit weird, but you've kind of got that trope. Like in Game of Thrones, you go, Hodor! And stuff like that. You've got that trope of simple, big, strong people and kids and small, weak people kind of pairing off. So I think Strudel's kind of adopted the lobotomized Potbelly. Oh, now there's an elephant trancing through. Oh, no, it's going now. So that's why they're sitting together, I think. That's my theory, anyway. It's that fantasy trope kind of thing. Come on. Effective. Certainty went down. Effective. I guess it was a thing. He's taken a 30% hit to his belief. Eh. So, I think begin... here we go. Begin age reversal cycle. Reverses only 1 year of aging. Really? I suppose you have to kind of keep on top of it then, I guess. Yeah, I might end up shifting things around a little bit, to be fair. 3.3 days left. It's going to take a long time to get that age reversed. A long time. I figured that it would maybe be longer than 3.3 days, but then it would do a... but it would do more than just a year. No. It is what it is. It is what it is. Possibly. Yes. But they're pretty damn happy right now. They've recently got married, and I don't want too many people in pods at the same time. You know, if we had one person at any one time in a pod de-aging, then we'd be able to keep on top of it throughout the year. But obviously we've not been doing that, so things have gotten out of hand. We've had people joining who are already very old. So yeah, it's not ideal. Oh, little Wall C1's just done that. Clever. Clever little buddy. Okay. So I'm now going to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Ugh. I'm just gonna... Oh, we don't even have the resources for it. I can't believe you can't move these things. I hate it when you can't uninstall and move things. It makes no sense. Yeah, it is what it is. Can't be helped. It can't be helped. It is what it is. So I'm going to definitely create... Well, actually, let me have a little look at the biotech and see what else. So we've got mech gestator. Cool. We've got the subcore encoder, which we do need. We do need one of them. Which if I build there... we then get that. Okay. Then we've got this band node, which is a amplifier for controlling robots. Looks like that's the only stuff that you need to get the robots doing. So definitely plenty of space in here for robot related things. Okay, let's keep an eye on this. Okay, it's attacking. Completely missed. I was expecting some better, you know, usage than this. Easy. Easily done. I just don't want the panther hunting people. I'd rather hunt it. There we go. One day we'll get to use it, I promise. It's probably not going to work, but we've just had no luck with getting raids that actually come in on foot that aren't mechanoids. Bloody does as well, doesn't it? I think wild magic probably would do best. Tell you what, once you've finished meditating, go and do a whole thing. Anyone need anything regenerating? We could actually try regenerating Potbelly, actually. That'd be interesting to see. Regrow limbs, Potbelly. Well, we can biosculpt a pod those sorts of things away reasonably easily. But actual full-on missing organs and limbs is a nice test. And well, you got permanent brain damage, a missing limb, and 2 missing organs. It'll be interesting to see what actually happens when Potbelly gets given it. Paige is a prisoner at the moment, so I'm not too worried about them. T-Rex. T-Rex, yeah, has an old gunshot. Still working on this bloody conduit, aren't we? Off by one. Got plant-related things by watching Delta. Blind leading the blind, that one. We got some visitors from the Rebby kinship. Hey, buddies. They're going to go all the way over there and then probably back up again. Oh my god, the conduit's finally finished. Madness! Absolute madness. So yeah, we could throw T-Rex into the pod. So Paige and Sigma are both up. Who are the wardens? It's like Chosen is one of the best wardens, studying Void Monolith. I actually interacted too recently. Convert Paige. That is what I would rather you do. You are the most persuasive of the group. Actually, we didn't even need this the last time, did we? It just kind of worked. So hopefully, do we have these forced to work? Yep. We have schedule. Just fucking work. Work. We'll get them. 70%. 64%. It'll happen. It'll happen eventually. Oh, Delta's draining blood from our prisoners. Oh, and you gained another silent level. Am I right in assuming you want to do this sick... Oh, I thought I was selecting it. No, I've already done it. You did say that, to be fair. Targeting a downed, psychically talented pawn induces intense harmonic psychic noise to liquefy their flesh and convert it into psi essence to be absorbed by the caster as their own accumulated psychic talent. The final moments of psychic disintegration will be felt by everyone many kilometers around, causing diplomatic consequences with all factions. Holy shit, you're just trying to destroy the colony. But that is what Wild Magic wanted. Horrific as it is. Yeah. You make that subcore encoder. Okay, so we need to make a subcore. Component and steel. Cool. Let's build 3. We don't have a huge amount of steel, so probably move that down to 1, and then we'll like where's our... Why aren't our other prisoners working? Little shits. Do we have... We do have some steel over here. And steel there. I think we're just going to have to get some mining done ourselves. Horrifically. Like, what madness is this sort of a deal, you know? Can't believe we're having to, you know... do mining ourselves. What kind of... degradation is this? Oh, T-Rex is repairing the geothermal. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, keep yourself useful, buddy. Oh, Walter is converting Sigma as we speak. They are pretty certain about with their ways. Hardly any reduction. Someone's having heat stroke. T-Rex. Yeah, it's fair. It's pretty warm in there. Wouter's got inspired trade. Okay. You never know, we might get some trading things. We'll try and remember that Wouter's going to be good at trading. Everywhere's so filthy again. Filthy. Might put a door there, actually. What the fuck is this? Chimera's approach. A group of twisted, animal-like chimera monsters have appeared nearby. Misshapen beasts will watch your colony, waiting for an opportunity to attack. They are skittish and may retaliate if provoked. What the fuck are they? We've got 20 chimeras. And they are literally, yeah, like walrusy, wolfy, boar-type things. Damn it, Delta. I mean, they're sort of vaguely adorable, I guess. And they're advanced. They're on the same level as Devourers. Okay, hang on a second. View Juggernaut Serum. So they're just going to kind of wander around and eventually attack. We could goad them with a mortar round. They look flammable. Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of like, I don't even really want this. I don't want, because bear in mind that I just don't want too many in one room. Because they do actually periodically escape. And as much as we've got 4 years on the Revenant, they are definitely cuter than flesh beasts. This is true. I think a couple of incendiary mortars flung their way would be the perfect situation. What do you think? How do I load a shell into these things? I guess we just need to get some people who are pew-pew. Chosen, you are so miserable right now. Good God, man. What is your 76%? Okay. Rearming. But the question is, what are they gonna... Rearming still... What are you doing? No, just man it. But they're putting in the high explosive shells. I kind of want the incendiary shells. Because I bet those fluffy fuckers are very, very flammable. I bet they're like so flammable. I mean, I guess. Vicious without limit. There doesn't seem to be any obvious, like, whatever. How do I select the ammo type? Oh, shells. I'm an idiot. Incendiary shells, please. I just feel like setting them on fire will be fun. And I'd rather them be on fire attacking than not on fire attacking. We're currently holding fire. Yeah, it is raining. That is a fair point, actually. Well, the mortars are loaded. Let's wait for the rain to stop then. and hope that they don't attack before it stops. So the moment the rain stops, we'll fire some mortars at them. Because it'll be funny. We might get to use this after all. Awesome. Hang on, let's do the whole animals inside shenanigans. Yeah. Come on, elephants. Get back in. Get back inside. Of course, they'll probably be able to jump over walls. You know what I mean? It'll be some way that they then don't... Or they just ignore paths and just smash through walls. You know what I mean? There'll be some reason why the trap won't get tested. Damn it. I knew I should have mortared them, but oh well. It is what it is. Can't be helped. Oh no. Okay. Strudel. Grab the Molotovs. Hang on, they're attacking, but they're not attacking? Oh no, here they come. Fuck's sake. Because Paige had the fucking Molotovs, and of course... Why are they slowing down? Well, it looks like they are going to come round. So we have to throw the Molotov into here kind of early-ish anyway. So basically the moment... Okay, now let's get everybody ready. Okay. It's currently 91 degrees in the tunnel. A 130 degrees, 140 degrees, 150 degrees. So it's over 200 degrees. They're probably going to be fireproof. It's 300 degrees in that tunnel. Are they fucking fireproof? I bet they bloody are. What is their fireproofiness? See, we might not be able to... Maximum comfortable temperature is 60, so they don't seem to be any more fireproof than anything else. It's 400 degrees in this tunnel. I mean... 60 degrees is the temperature. I don't know. Yeah. Well, they're about halfway through the tunnel, and so far we're not seeing any effect of nearly 500 degree temperature. So it's over 500 degrees in this tunnel, and they are unaffected so far. Maybe we wouldn't see the health problems. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we just wouldn't see them. Heat stroke and unconsciousness, and then death. I don't know how they're surviving 675 degrees worth of temperature. I couldn't see anything in the codex that would suggest that they were just fireproof. "60 degrees is their maximum temperature that they're comfortable with. Like you say, they're flammable. This works, though. This trap works. I've seen it work. And at this level of temperature, these things should be collapsing. But they're just not. And I don't know why. The game's just not doing it. And I don't know why. Because these creatures are affected by temperatures just like we are. So 700 degrees. You know, that's enough to... I don't know what that's enough to, but that's intense. That is fucking wildly intense. And they should be down. Maybe these creatures are just secretly immune to fire and temperatures. They just might be immune. I don't know. Good God, look at the amount of damage it took. I think we're fucked. I think we're fucked. Because we can't even take this one down with the alpha volley. Yeah, the whole thing just didn't do anything. Which is wild, because I've used it before and it works. This one's actually on fire. Yeah, just the heat is just not doing anything to them. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, they're just gonna break through. Yeah, Little Horn is down. Yeah, this is not good. Wild, absolutely wild. Like, some of them are getting burnt from the fire, but they just kind of walk through the fire completely unaffected. Yeah, yeah, don't know. Okay, you back up. You back up, Gillen. Move that way. Wow, you off by one, back up a bit. What the fuck? Okay, well they can jump. They can definitely jump. Okay, Jackson looks like they're down. Okay, so let's see who needs coagulating. You know, I'm really not using the things that I've got that I can use. As per fucking usual. So, Jackson is gonna die in 7 hours. Little Horn's gonna die in 8 hours. Potbelly is just there. Retreat where? I mean, there's literally nowhere we can retreat to. You know, they will chase us down and eat us. It's basically all or nothing. Retreat is something that if we were attacking, then we could retreat. But we're not attacking, so it's the defenders can't really do any retreating. Okay. Let me just double check, people. The mortars? What do you mean the turrets? What turrets? I don't think we actually have any turrets. Yeah. These are mortars. These are long-range mortars. I should have fired the mortars, even though it was raining. But yeah, should have done it. But also pissed off that 750 degrees of temperature had no effect on them. That, I think it must be this particular creature type. Retreat into the sauna. Oh, into here, yeah. To be fair, we're not lost yet. I'm just deciding what... I'm not going to coagulate anyone yet. Okay. You're saying they're temporarily withdrawing. We're going to keep shooting. Okay, I think they're all dead. There are 18 Chimera corpses. There were 20 Chimeras in total. That means that there might be 2 downed, or at least certainly not dead yet, Chimeras. Delta Halo, you are looking pretty healthy right now. So, off by 1. Actually, no, you stay where you are. Chosen, you are bleeding. I want you to rescue Little Horn. T-Rex, I want you to rescue Jackson. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Beer is certainly suffering a bit. But yeah, definitely stepped up. Okay, Delta, I want you to equip Lockfinger. We want to just make sure that it's good. Yeah, we are going to use Coagulate on someone. Wouter's gonna go to the hospital with everybody. Okay. Gillen. I'm gonna temporarily make a thing and capture one of them. No immediate danger. Wow. It might get up because the disruptor flash is keeping its sentience down. So it may very well get up again, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay. It's still down. Oh, man. Okay. Capture Chimera. Go on, Delta. I cannot see where the other one Chimera went. Because I'm sure there were 20 Chimeras. There are now 18 Chimera corpses. One captured Chimera. Okay, well, it is what it is. I can't see any exclamation marks. Oh god, T-Rex is so slow. Because T-Rex is also really badly injured. Okay, T-Rex needs Wouter more than anyone else. Because T-Rex is not unconscious, but he's going to bleed out. Wild Magic. So Jackson has got 6 hours. Other one's got 7 hours. T-Rex has got 5 hours and is not unconscious. Okay. Yeah, because T-Rex is not going to get anywhere. Okay. So, coagulate. So, T-Rex is now coagulated. "16 hours, 7 hours, 5 hours. Can we coagulate again? I think we can. So Chosen has 16 hours. Okay, let's just keep coagulating people. Guata's gonna be hungry as fuck, but and then who is the best medic we've got? Chosen is a really good doctor. Delta is a good one. You've captured that thing. Here we go. And you are going to get good stuff. It's good to have a it's good to have a vampire in the group, isn't it? Did LC1 took a corpse, did they? Lol. It's actually quite funny. I mean, to be fair. Yeah, wow, just saying, blood! Fuck, I am fucking, blood! Must have blood! Yeah, clean the hospital and then rest until healed. Yeah, T-Rex. Work, bitch. Oh. Our visitors are doing field work. So basically, yeah, we, yeah, look. We need more graves. More graves for these horrible, horrible creatures. If only we had Necromancer. It would have been funny to raise a load of zombies for them to fight, but I'm not convinced that the hotbox doesn't work. I think these creatures are just unnaturally resilient. That's what I think. I don't think that these things will butcher into anything that's, you know, edible. Though it would be interesting to see what happens when you do butcher them. It'd be funny if you got a random type of animal meat, because they're chimeras. That would be kind of funny. Go on then. Actually, forbid that, Gillen. Go on, let's see what happens if I do add chimeras to the butchering list. But it'll be interesting to see what they do butcher as. Obviously, we want some corpses for the zombies, because these things as zombies and skeletons could be quite good. If this comes out as twisted meat, then they're not much use to us. It's twisted meat, so yeah, it's no good. And dread leather, neither of which is useful. This is exactly how this box works. This is what it is you basically cause heat stroke in anything. No, the whole point of you make this hallway with open doors, the doors mean that this is all one big room. But the enemies can pathfind through. And it takes them ages and ages and ages and ages to come in here. So while they're going through here, they've got insane temperatures that they have to deal with, and eventually they just collapse and die. Now, literally, it just kills them. Now, it works against... I've had it work against raiders plenty of times, like normal humanoid raiders. It works against manhunters. But I just think maybe these creatures... I think these creatures are just special. In some way. Which is frustrating, but it is what it is, I guess. Something to know, I suppose. Yeah. Disappointing first use, but as far as I could tell, nobody died. Everybody's, you know, doing well enough to say that everybody's gotten really, really hurt. Holy shit. Look at Potbelly. They are actually regrowing the arm. It looks like they've regrown a lung already. Yeah, their left arm is regrowing. That's wild. Needs people help to explore a swamp. 2 colonists, 13 years or older, to serve for 9 days. I don't think so. Although, books. Oh, look at this Masterwork Animal Training book. No, I'm not going to do it, but... interesting. Look at them Potbelly. if they get up in time. Cool, we have now successfully executed the Gorehulk. I just don't want this room to be too, basically, this thing cannot ever escape. I like it. And it's advanced knowledge as well. That's cool. They were a lot easier than the elite soldiers. Ironically, the elite soldiers probably would have gotten fucked by this. And I said, no, I didn't do it wrong, because it showed the temperature inside was wildly high. Yeah, just odd. Very, very odd. But yes, I think we did surprisingly well at repelling borders and holding them off. That was, yeah. Oh. Well, it's dead now. I thought it was okay. Oh well. Shit happens, I suppose. But yeah, it got burned by the fire, singeing its neck and body. Then the brain, skull, and head were injured. Off by one, shot it in the head. Then off by one, shot it. Wow, basically, off by one. Off by one killed this solo, effectively. I think its consciousness went too low, because you know the brain damage that we'd caused it. I bet, although it wasn't going to bleed to death, I bet it died because its consciousness dropped too low. Because of brain damage combined with minor blood loss. We get a gift of an incendiary launcher. I guess they saw that we liked fire, and they've given us now a flamethrower. That's wild. Why am I calling everything wild recently? I've been doing this just on my own in the house as well. I've been talking to Freya, because obviously you have to talk to your cats. I've been describing things as being wild quite a lot. But yeah, if you want information about the entity, our little horn's got an infection. Sorry, Delta, I know you're rather upset at the moment, but why is Phobos unhappy? Food. So Delta is unhappy that their child is unhappy, but their child is hungry. That is why they are unhappy. So if you fed the child, they wouldn't be... Oh god, T-Rex is on a murderous rage. Where are they going? We're just going to arrest them. Wild magic. Dude. We're not having a murderous rampage. So all of the people that had a different ideology all eventually just snapped and decided to cause problems. So we ended up, yeah, so feed T-Rex. Where are you going? Feeding corn to T-Rex. You know what? No. They might not be happy about being paced. How do I... Prisoner? Here we go. Don't want him to starve to death. Can we make sure that these are also... Oh, it may not have been an attack that got anyone killed, but it definitely caused a lot of disruption. And then people end up not eating. Oh my goodness. So, ghoul enhancement has been successfully researched by the Anomaly shenanigans. So, we now have another advanced thing we can research. So we've got atmospheric heater. If we wanted to heat the environment in the entire region, we could do that. I'm not sure why we would want to do that, but we could. Oh my goodness. The philophagy basically cause brain damage to someone to take experience out of them. I'm guessing it would then transfer like skills of some sort. I'm not sure exactly the victim's highest skill. Lol. So you could steal people's skills, causing permanent brain damage. We can also have ghoul resurrection if we ever decide to make a ghoul. The Juggernaut serum now is unlocked because of these weird chimeras. So, synthesize a serum which temporarily increases the user's strength and speed. Allows them to recover from injuries faster, but it reduces their mood. So yeah, it could be fun. Could be fun. Don't know how much it reduces their mood. But it's a thing. Well, we also yeah. So basically, those are the 4 things. I'm just going to put them all up for vote. And then we're gonna do it. So the philophagy is steal someone's skills and giving them brain damage. The The ghoul resurrection is, well, it allows you to bring ghouls back to life, I assume. So, yeah, ghoul res. We've then got the Juggernaut, which is basically a kind of a tank serum. It makes people unhappy, but it makes them, you know, strong and fast and heal quicker. And then we've got the Atmo Heater, which heats an area. And we will see what people would like. And again, with it being anomaly research, we can kind of ignore that for a bit. Oh, poor Chosen. 79. We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh my god, observing a chimera actually makes you upset. T-Rex has an infection. Let's try and at least... In fact, actually... Because we arrested him, because he went on a murderous rampage. I'm not having people go on a murderous rampage and start killing each other. Now we're just going to end up converting them. The moment they convert to our religion, our ideology, we will then release them, and they will be converted, and they won't be miserable anymore. That's why a lot of them are snapping, is because amongst everything else that's happening, they don't believe in the same ideology as us, so it's making them miserable. Oh no, you killed an animal, you chopped a tree, you don't have any slaves, I'm not, the colony leader is not my ideology, and oh my god, it's just a whole lot of different reasons why they're miserable. Now look at that. We haven't, -9 because we haven't conquested anybody. Innocent animals killed. Led by a progressor, so it's like they don't like the leadership because it's incorrect as far as they're concerned. What's Sigma? Again, similar sort of thing. They don't like mining, and nobody's being executed. Sigma is unhappy because no executions. And we have automated weapons somewhere. I suppose maybe these count as automated weapons, even though they're not automated. I don't know. Maybe there's one in storage somewhere? I don't think so. I don't know. But either way, the point is that their ideologies are bad, so into the jail they go until they change their minds and believe in our god, or whatever. The machine god. But yeah, Wouter. I would say Wouter is kind of like man of the match in a way with that. That coagulate is very, very strong. Very good. You just gotta have plenty of blood to do it, apparently. I almost feel like I want to put the desired amount of blood higher than that. Just so that the amount of blood he's got is, like, high as possible. It instantly, tends wounds. All of these wounds got insta-tended, so it just stops people bleeding out. It burns through Wouter's hemogen blood, so obviously Wouter doesn't want to do that too much. I think we got 3 and it dropped him down to 2%. So he certainly can't save an entire squad. Oh, I'm so glad people are actually cleaning up. Infection is okay. That infection is okay. Okay, cool. Infections are good. It's because Wouter's absolutely not a vampire. He just happens to have the ability, the necessity to feed, to feed on blood. Yeah, the graves are there. It's just things are. There's a lot of jobs on apparently. But yes, I do need more because there are still 14 corpses. Thing is that I only want this many for. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a load of them. I'm just going to feed them to the tree. I know this tree is already fully sized, but I want to shove corpses there and just let them get eaten. Because bear in mind, Necromancer's radius is only so big. Yes, exactly, Wouter. I'm glad you're explaining things to everybody. They just don't seem to understand. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that was a battle. And we had a couple of issues of them breaking through the line. But for the most part, actually did fine. Didn't they? Actually did really, really well. So yeah. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh. Exactly, Wouter. It's a lot. Like you know, a pebble is not a vampire, you know. And oh good, all of the creatures are being shoved in there. That's good. You know, and the concept of love is not a vampire, you know. But you are really, really, really not a vampire, you know. Who's starving? God damn it. Chosen, you're fully healed. Huzzah. I assume so, little Lon. But anyway, Ghoul Resurrection. That's what we're looking at. Let's do that. A grey pole. What the hell happened there? There's some atmospheric shenanigans going on. Where's the Anomaly Codex? I know that there's some way of looking at an Anomaly Codex. Or maybe I can just click on this. And yeah, I can have a look around here. There we go. So we now have figured out. We know that chimeras are a thing. We know devourers are a thing, and revenants are a thing, all on the same level. We did really well with the chimeras. I thought we did really well with them. We've obviously encountered all those. Still don't know what that is. It looks like a rain cloud or a snow cloud. That's a rain cloud. That's a snow cloud. The golden cube we also managed to defeat, as it were. So we are getting through them. There's just so many. These all look like monoliths with different shaped tops. I don't even want to know what that weird creature is. Weird blobs. Perfect spherical things. Looks just... And that's almost... It's like almost perfectly spherical, but it looks like a regular polygon. Little Horn, you are in a lot of pain. Oh god, you're gonna actually go breastfeed your kid. That is dedication. That is dedication. Holy crap. You're just like, must feed baby. And you're beating the hell up as well. Like, you are not healthy. And you've got, you know, an infection. T-Rex has gone on a murderous rage again. To bed with you. Oh, there we go. They got catharsis. Yes! I don't know. I think I just fudged that by confusing the shit out of T-Rex. Oh, man. Who do we have that can... Then again, our zones... I know what we're going to do. We're going to do unrestricted on Potbelly, and then we're just going to get them to do all the wood. No, you would not, Little Horn. That is true. But Wouter is what I no. Well, if Wouter is not a vampire, obviously we know that. But if, no, I'm not saying he is, because he's definitely not a vampire. But if, like hypothetically, if he was, which he isn't, then he hypothetically would be one of the good ones, you know. But obviously he's not, you know, he's not a vampire, obviously, but I'm just saying that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Strudel and off by one. Definitely keep them inside. Potbelly as well, actually, to be fair. Where are you going, Potbelly? Oh, you're getting... Did that one just crawl off, or did someone drop it while carrying it? Fuck knows. Yeah, exactly, Chosen. It was something along those lines. If you just mess with someone, then it will just happen. You know? It will just happen. I mean, Paige is starting to drop down their belief in their religion, their ideology. It's taking time, but it's slowly happening. Little Horn needs treatment. Rest. Rest, Little Horn, rest. Delta, where are you? You're pruning a tree. Get in here and treat this diseased freak. Oh, you're immediately doing it without me even prompting. Give the good drugs. How is T-Rex doing with the infection? Immunity is going well. See, Sigma is still pretty certain, but... It is going down. Paige and T-Rex may be the first to rejoin us after they have served their time for their crimes. I'm just disappointed that they're not fucking working. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you guys should work. Just work. Oh. That's why they're not working. It's remembered their settings. Or maybe it's not even remembering their settings. But either way, they're definitely gonna do that. They might not like mining, but what are they gonna do? They're upset. They're already miserable. Mine for us, bitches. Oh my goodness. That was the whole thing! And the colony, as per usual, is covered in blood. How is Beer doing, I mean? Beer's doing alright. Still got that, that brain injury. That brain scar. But, Beer is a beast. What an absolute Chad. Oh, man. The colony will recover. We will try the burn box again at some point. Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to let them roam again. That is a good point. Animals. Zup. Yay! We'll see one is doing things. Oh, we're giving Paige another converter. They're really pushing hard with this kind of like... I like how Off by One is like observing, was watching a show. Oh god. So, I'm gonna sign off in a bit. But this amuses me. So Off by One is watching adults doing work. As part of being a child, you need to observe the work being done around the colony, you know, to learn, you know, to see what you get good at, pick up tips, you know. So the first thing they're doing is they're watching Chosen try and bully one of our ex-members who is currently being forced to work in the mines into converting to our religion. And Off by One's like, oh, yeah, that's how you bully someone into converting to your ideology. And now they're watching Delta extract blood out of our prisoners, the ones that are paralyzed. Yeah, looks like, oh yes, that's how you steal someone's blood while they are helpless. Excellent. Go on, Off by One. You can carry the blood to the to the hospital fridge. It's just wild. What is up with you, Chosen? You want a neural supercharge, do you? Go on then. After that, Gillen was gonna get it, but you get it. Poor guy. Sad youngsters. Well, Phobos is Chosen's going on an insulting spree. Well, that's gonna cheer everyone up, isn't it? Damn it, Chosen. Why you like this? Can I just do that? I think Chosen just ignores. Yeah, anyone on a grumpy mood will just ignore those sorts of things. Insulted, -5. Insulting spree. How dare. How absolutely dare you, sir. Little Horn, how is your infection doing? You're gonna be fine. I'm gonna clean the hospital and then rest until yeah. There we go. So the unsightly environment. I mean, I suppose it's not like. Yeah, we need to have some cool, like, statues and TVs and things like that in here, don't we? We need to make this place prettier. So we have this large sculpture that's a really nice sculpture. And we're going to put it here. I think that'll be cool. What's this normal obelisk? We can install an obelisk just at the far end of the hospital wing, and then it'll make the place look a little bit nicer, you know? It'll be less unsightly. Well, we did have it in someone's room at one point. Very impressive hospital. You soon changed your tune, didn't you? I mean, looking at those numbers there, that's pretty good. All it takes is a couple of really, really nice picture things, ornaments, you know, picturesque things. And suddenly, it's nice. It's a rich, beautiful, sterile, average-sized hospital. Nice! Well, hopefully that will stop people getting miserable as much. I say, work! Work! How long must this take? Produce steel. I mean, they're pretty bad at this particular job, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty bad. How bad is... What's this? Holy Chief of the evil people that don't like us sent us a message. Apparently, pigskins based in nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. So basically, one set of people that don't like us want our help in dealing with another set of people that don't like us. The amount of goodwill we'd get is pretty wild, to be fair. We'd become neutral with them. But we're not really in a state right now to go on a war spree, on a you know, war path. Just checking to see the people that are like can't feed themselves. Are they, you know, fed? And they I like Chosen just insulting Sigma. Chosen called Sigma a mugger. This is how we treat our prisoners. We force them to work, we forcibly convert them to our ideology, and while they're being forced to work, we throw insults at them from behind. That is what's happening. I think this is definitely humane treatment. Insulted Paige Jr.'s relationship status. Ha! You single incel. chosen to a robber. I mean, hey, you know. And then chosen loudly insulted Page Junior's stylishness. I like how they're basically wearing the same things though. Devil strand gear, flak vest, military helmet. It's like you're basically more or less wearing identical clothes. We probably should have stripped the cool clothing off these guys, to be fair. I still kind of want prisoner jumpsuits. Kind of. Like, I wish I could just make orange clothing and just force prisoners to always wear orange clothing. It would be kind of cool. I bet there might... not that I bet there will be, but there might be some kind of research that would allow you to create things like that. Like work attire. I know it's not technically work attire. But you know what I mean? Teach off by one swearing. I mean... military camouflage, hazmat suits, but unfortunately it would seem that there's no obvious like prison jumpsuit. I would love a prison jumpsuit. That's what I would love. I would love one. Now there might be, is there like a one-piece garment that's like an all-body garment? So you could always just make a pair of pants. And make it a particular material, a particular kind of fur or something, so that all the prisoners are the same, but a bright orange or like a deep orange or something like that. That's what I would like. Oh, Potbelly's getting insulted now. Well, you're not going to upset Potbelly. Potbelly's the perfect target to be insulted. They're a mindless thrall. Oh, and of course they're still regenerating. Why is their consciousness so high? Oh, they got a neural supercharge. Extreme break risk. Even with catharsis. Because you're tired, ravenously hungry, and you've been insulted in return, your catharsis actually isn't sufficient to counteract how unhappy you are. Wild. Well, 84%. 84%. We've got some visitors. Related to various people. Yeah, related to Off-By-One and Strudel. Okay. Oh, Chosen. Go have a sleep. In fact, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all, actually. Yeah, I think you're right, Fro. Eventually that'll happen. What we need to call more mechs? What? Are you asking what name that we should call new mechs, or are you saying that we should summon more mechs to attack us? I don't think either of those things is now is not the time for either of those things. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. God, Potbelly's ever so slowly. Yeah, we don't have the materials yet. We need to make a core, which is going to take 50 steel. Our miners are not very fast at digging, so we're going to have to wait a while. Oh. Well, we've got our little visitors, so huzzah, I suppose. Cool. Starvation. Who is starving? Little Horn. Again, I've literally not long checked. It's fucking wild. It's wild how quickly Little Hornet suddenly is starving again. Because it wasn't that long ago that I clicked everybody to see if everybody was okay who couldn't feed themselves. I literally even spoke about it. And everyone seemed fine. And I know when you're malnourished, you eat faster. You're like, your body needs more food to catch up kind of thing in this scenario. It does actually do that, but still, kind of wild. Oh, I'm saying it's wild again, aren't I? I just cannot get that out of my head of calling everything wild. But yes, I also need to go as well, to be fair. It's too fucking hot, and I'm tired. Oh, and I'm just sweaty. I'm uncomfortably sweaty. I don't like it. So let's do the thing, shall we? We'll do the thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I will do one brief bit of music, but it's not gonna be long. What's a short piece? Here we go. It's called Flames, and it's 1 minute 48. So there you go. You just need to stick around for 2 minutes, and then you get to see the end of the stream. So yeah, oh my goodness. Well, thank you for everybody watching. 2 streams in 2 nights. Madness. It's wild. What I will do is I will have a little look at what I'm trying to say. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna try and see if I can get 1.6, get this save up to date. I don't know, Paigey. When you convert to our religion, then you get out. That's the same for all 3 of our ideological prisoners now. Because otherwise you're gonna get out and then you're just gonna be instantly miserable again. We need to convert you. Anyway, thank you to all of my adepts for supporting the channel. It does mean a lot, seriously, because I'm on a bit of a low income at the moment, so I see the YouTube income as being something I can spend on luxuries and non-essentials. You know, cheesecakes. Seriously. I'll buy a cheesecake because I know I can afford it, kind of thing. It's like I can justify it. But thank you to all of my adepts. Wouter, Necromancer, That Manicum, the Nakomi Summers, Darth Malek, especially because of all the gift membership Malek keeps throwing our way. Miss X Trillion, Air Strudel, Reimer, and Patrick E. B. Thank you to all of my apprentices as well. Shadowsec, Little Horn, Paigey, Screaming Man, King Mage, Gillen Larth. Thank you to any of those names I've said. If you're also in the live chat, you extra bonus points for being in the live chat and actually keeping me company while I do the live streams, because that is always good. And yes, Freya also is pleased that you worship her, as you definitely should. And yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh, just for those of you who didn't see, actually, that's where she was at the beginning of the stream, just as the stream was starting, and she stayed there for a while, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes after the stream, and she was just kind of sprawled out. Bless her. She was just so cute, just kind of like, I'm gonna be in here now. But yeah, that's where she was perched. You can kind of see my setup there. Please ignore the dusty pop filter. But yes. Yes. Just so cute. No, that was actually me loading RimWorld. I have it windowed mode, so you can still see my start bar at the bottom. That's how I play RimWorld, so I can sort of minimize it. It's like windowed mode. I got it in windowed mode, but I maximize it. But yes, that was literally as the stream was starting. I was loading it up, and it was initializing all the mods. Yeah, literally took that before as the stream was about to start. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will bid you farewell and adieu. Bid you adieu. Until next time, cheerio.